This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. With us in studio now, we have Kari Phillips from Southern Fidelity Mortgage. She's a top senior loan officer there. Received her bachelor's in marketing and an MBA, and she's been doing this loan stuff for 18 years. Welcome back, Kari.
Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you back. You know, you had mentioned before, we were talking at one point about HARP, and it's going to be going away at the end of this year. Is that right?
Yeah.
What's HARP?
What's HARP?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Shelley. I'm glad you asked.
Home
HARP.
Affordable Refinance Program.
Yeah, there you go. Essentially, it's for a client that they could be serviced by, I'm just picking a bank, Wells Fargo, but their loan could actually be owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Mm-hmm. If you are upside down in your home, let's say you owe $200,000, but your home is only worth $150,000. HARP allows you to do a refinance without having any principal buy down,
right,
and to be able to get into that lower rate if you're in a higher rate. But it has to be, the kicker is it's got to be owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. And if you're curious, is my loan owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac? The best thing to do without you having to call your service or whatever is to go online and do Fannie Mae lookup or Freddie Mac lookup. They'll ask you a couple questions: social security number, the property address, your name. Actually, they ask you the last 4 digits of your social. And then if it says, yes, it's a match, then you know that you're eligible for a possible HARP refinance.
There's one other thing that has to happen. It has to be a loan that you took no later than May 31st, 2009.
Mm-hmm. So absolutely, that's a great thing to say.
HARP is worth it.
HARP is worth it.
HARP is definitely worth it.
I'm actually doing, and I could say this because they'll allow me, my parents, they bought before May of 2009.
Cool.
They had a 6.25% rate or something like that. And they are Fannie Mae owned, and they're going all the way down to a 3.5% 30-year mortgage, and they're saving $600 a month. Now,
awesome.
They're retired. That's a lot of money monthly.
$600 a month.
My dad already said, true story, he's like, that $600 is going into what's called now a fund money account.
I think it's interesting that it's ending the end of this year. It's been around for a while.
Yeah, a long time, few years, more than a few years.
About 8 years, I think. Yeah.
And they're not crazy popular because I just don't think they're advertised, you know.
Yeah.
But once people know about them and they realize, oh my gosh, I got a Fannie and Freddie and I can save this much in my rate and not have to come in with any principal reduction, because many lenders out there that don't do HARP, they're saying, you know, we don't have that program and you're going to have to bring in 20% equity or 10% equity to make it worth it for the refinance. Well, and clients are saying, I don't want to bring that money in. Well,
right.
This is a program that'll help you do that.
Right.
Can you do it on a rental property?
Yeah, you can. Yep.
As long as it's Fannie or Freddie.
Isn't
As
that
long as it's
wonderful?
Fannie or Freddie. Now, granted, there's some restrictions on how far upside down you can be on investments. They do what's called an AVM,
right,
an automated value. We don't do
not a full-fledged appraisal.
Not a full-fledged appraisal, but it's an AVM. Now, you can't be more than 200% upside down and those type of things. Primary residence, you can be 400% upside down and do it.
Interesting.
But investment,
you don't have to even be upside down at all to do it.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.